Come here, buddy. Let's get going. We'll do a second gear pull here. Welcome everybody. I just want to start this video off by saying thank you for all the support on the last video and all the comments on the last video. I mean, the support was insane. I didn't expect it to ever blow up like that. Like it was awesome. And it just makes me want to keep making more videos like it. So I'm going to keep doing that, I guess. I got a couple of comments on the last video about making like a mods list kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing that today. Yeah, so I think the way I'm going to structure this video is I'm going to do interior mods, and I'm going to include cosmetic mods and basically just anything I've kind of done to the car. So cosmetic mods, and then outside cosmetic mods, and then I'll get into the engine bay. I mean, there's not a whole lot in the engine bay really. So, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the inside. So firstly, I mean, the most noticeable thing is the quick release steering wheel. This is probably like my second ever mod. I don't know why I got it. Like, obviously it's like dangerous because you don't have an airbag, but I just like the look of it, and I didn't really like the look of the old steering wheel. Like, it was fine, but I'd rather this. And I got a Street Arrow steering wheel. I just like the look of their wheels, and I get a lot of ads from them and stuff, so I was like, you know, it's fine. And then I have an NRG quick release and an NRG hub, which both work great. I haven't had any issues with it, and you know, it's never come off or anything, and it's worked really well. And then obviously something that's new from my last video is this iDoings head unit. It was actually a birthday gift for my past birthday. Fun fact, my birthday's on 4/20, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I got the iDoing head unit, and we've had some troubles. Like, it's kind of staticky. I'm not sure if you can hear it in the videos or not. I really hope not, but it's kind of staticky, and the bass kind of sucks now, but it's got Apple CarPlay and stuff, so it's kind of worth it. Like, I think it's worth it, and I think it's kind of cool. And it looks better, and I think the pros outweigh the cons, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. Next is my hybrid racing short throw shifter, and also hybrid racing knob, just kind of tie it in together. But I've got them pretty much maxed out, and it's pretty obviously it's way shorter than before, but you know, it's just, yeah, it's maxed out because I can't really put it any further on either of them before it starts hitting this. And you can see my amazing paint job on this trim piece. It used to be silver and I painted it black, but I had to Dremel it down because it looked horrible. There's just drips everywhere. So don't come to me for any painting, because oh my god, that was a terrible job. Next, you know, this is like a super common thing with HNs apparently, because like I've had a couple people message me about this and saying they have the exact same thing, but I just bought like a little carbon fiber one off eBay, which also broke, so I just have a hair tie holding it together right now, which is fine. Next, I don't know if you would consider this an interior mod, but it's in the inside, so I'm gonna consider it an interior mod. But the Flash Pro, obviously this is how I tune the car and how I'm able to drive it without it exploding, so that's cool. I have a little remote for the fog lights because I have multicolor fog lights. They're kind of cool. Unfortunately, they don't stay on like when I turn the car off, so that kind of sucks, but cool nonetheless. I think that kind of wraps it up for the inside. I'm going to also talk about stuff that I want to do to the car. So like, obviously I want racing seats and harnesses on the inside, and other than that, on the inside, I think it's okay. Like, I kind of want some gauges and stuff, but at the same time, I can connect my Honda data to this head unit, so I'm not super worried about gauges at all. Other than that, I think the inside's pretty good. I just kind of want seats, maybe do some cleaning up and stuff, but other than that, I think it's fine. So now we're going to move on to the outside. Okay, so now that we're outside the car, I'm gonna go and talk about like my first mod ever on the car, which was the wing. Not this wing specifically. I actually did get a new wing recently. I got a duckbill wing off of eBay. It was super cheap, so it's not anything special. And like all the stock holes, obviously I have to plug, but it works well, and they don't. It doesn't leak at all. But I used to have a Rep Mugen wing, which I thought was cool at first, but then I noticed literally every 8th gen Civic had it. So I was like, you know, maybe I'll get a different wing that not every 8th gen has. So I went ahead and got the duckbill, which I think looks pretty good. Sorry for it being super dirty. I even washed it the other day, but didn't quite get it. But yeah, I think it looks cool. The next thing, I do have a catback exhaust. It's a pseudo. I don't think they make it anymore, but it's like a 2.75 inch exhaust, and it sounds good. I love the sound. I know a lot of you like the sound as well. So I do need to get a 3-inch just because I'm boosted now, but I don't plan on getting it super soon. Just when I get headers, I'll probably end up upgrading that as well. So if you have any suggestions for a good exhaust that sounds good, 3-inch one, put it down in the comments because I need some suggestions. But next would be the wheels, I guess. They're drag wheels. I don't like the company drag. I'm not sure what brand or what model they are, because I just bought them used off this guy for pretty cheap, and I just like them white. But white also gets them super dirty, so they're a little bit hard to keep clean, which sucks. But I think they look really good, and I mean the white on black is just amazing. It looks so good. Let's see, next, this was actually like the first mod I did, was these rain guards. I think they look good. They're like Rep Mugen rain guards, so they're nothing special, but I think they make the car look kind of more aggressive and a little bit cooler. We did take them off at one point, but the car just doesn't look as good without them. So I do plan on getting side skirts and a rear bumper, like a rear diffuser in the future, like once I lower it, because obviously it's a stock ride height right now, and that's not okay. We don't like that. So I'm gonna lower it here pretty soon. That's probably the next mod that I'll get, is some coils. I did want to bag it, but that's pretty expensive, and I think coils look just as good in most cases. I think that'll kind of make the car look pretty cool. Next is the HFP front lip that I got, and I got painted. I think it makes the car look way more aggressive. Like, I think it makes the car look so much better than the stock front bumper. Like the front bumper, it's almost cute how the front bumper looks. So now it looks more aggressive, and I think it makes it look a lot cooler. So, and then obviously the Type R badges, you know, you got to put that on your 8th gen Civic. But I think they just kind of tie in with the SI logo and the black. So that's why I put those on there. You can see that my hood is raised. I do have some JDM Speed hood risers in there. And that is because the Supercharger is actually, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little dent right here, and the Supercharger actually was hitting my hood, so it would make like vibrating noises whenever it'd be like whenever we hit a bump or anything. So I had to get some hood risers, but now it's fixed. So now I guess we'll go under the hood. So obviously the biggest thing is the Kraftwerks Supercharger. I love this thing. Like, it's awesome. I'm having a bit of trouble with the belt making some noise, or maybe one of the pulleys, so I'm gonna have to check that out here pretty soon. But other than that, I've had no issues with the actual Supercharger part of the kit. So I mean, it's so much fun. Like, having boost in an 8th gen Civic is just the best thing. It's so awesome. So if any of you are on the fence, I highly recommend it. It is so awesome. Right now I have stock internals, and it's running fine for now. Knock on wood. There's no wood around here. Okay, we're good now. But yeah, other than that, in the engine bay, it's pretty much stock. I haven't gotten a whole lot more than just that. I don't know if you can tell, but I have some hybrid racing cable bushings in there, shifter cable bushings, and I didn't really notice a difference in them. Like, I got them before I got the short throw, and I didn't really notice a huge difference in them, but some people say that they notice a huge difference, so maybe it was just that my bushings weren't worn out or something. So I have no idea. That pretty much concludes it. Things that I want to do in the future, like in the engine bay, obviously I want headers. Like K-Series, they need to breathe. They need to breathe well. So I'm gonna get a header, probably Skunk 2, the Alpha. headers, just because I've seen like pretty good performance jumps with those. Then I want a fuel return system so I can go fully 85, and then maybe a larger throttle body, I was thinking, but I'm not sure. And then in the near future, I do want to get a smaller supercharger pulley so you can make more boost, because right now we're pushing like 6 pounds max, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for something that's never, you know, had boost, it's quite a bit. So yeah, I'm going to include some 360 camera footage right after I'm saying this. So just let me know if you like that, and if you want to see more of that, or you want to see a full video of that. Obviously I'm super new to it, so just let me know. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them down below. I read every single one of them, so I'd love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, if you want to see more like this, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye-bye.